afternoon YouTube. So it's been a while between videos. I've had a bit of stuff going on. Been sick, still sick. I think first part of this video will be, you would have seen me pulling all the front of the truck off. So I've pulled off, as you can see, the front end's all pulled off. I pulled one of the front wheels apart, brakes apart. Just wanted to have a general health check of everything. Obviously the wheel cylinders are seized, not seized, stuffed. So I'm just trying to get some kits. I'd like to redo them myself. So the bearings all look okay. I'll pull them off and clean them, and they'll get used again. I was able to straighten my steering linkage. You can probably see in there where it was bent. Nothing a big hammer and a piece of railway sleeper won't fix. I did get another starter motor, and I did go ahead and put it on. So I just had to replace the solenoid because the solenoid that came on the other starter motor was in pieces. I went ahead, I pulled off the fuel pump. The bottom gasket here was completely gone. It took me a bit to get something. I didn't have any cork gasket here, but I have been able to make a gasket. There is actually a bit of fuel in there. I think I backfled it. It's not leaking. That's a bonus. That's all it needs to do, is not leak. So I did also pull the carby apart. There was a lot of crap in it. It was pretty nasty. So I just washed it in my one of those Sonic parts cleaners. I think it's like an hour. I ran it through that for an hour or so. And yeah, we'll see where that ends up. So as you can see, like I said, I have done a couple of things off. This is the vacuum line for the hydrovac system. So obviously they're disconnected, so I've got to plug this one, otherwise that is just going to be a mammoth exhaust leak. So what else have I done? I did manage to get a new tyre. It is the wrong size, so that's a 10 by 20. I need a 8.25 or 9 by 20. So that works on the back, but it's a lot taller than the standard tyres. I did think about just running them all around it anyway, except it hits on the front leaf spring, so that's not an option. So I'll just go back to trying to find some tyres that hold air. Alright, here's where we're at. I have my approved fuel tank. Battery has some charge, there's no alternator. Fuel line's joined. Don't worry about that because the belt's not, it's just flapping in the wind. I do need to fix I need to do that. What is it? You know, that thing. The thing that goes vacuum leak, that'll be it. Give me a sec and I'll find something. That might actually be the right piece. No, because it's going into rubber. It's going into steel. Let's have a look. If I can wedge that into there. And then shove this onto there. All right, let's give this a crack. Can we get some life? Probably need to get that hooked up again, hey. But it runs. This thing has, apart from that last start you guys saw, as you can see it's hot in here, apart from that last start this thing has not been able to turn over. And how easy was that? Yeah, I put some fuel in here and I already put a little bit of fuel down there, but it just fired up. But she's thirsty. Look at that. She went through that much fuel in that space of time. Drank that much in that time. She's a thirsty girl. So, I reckon that's a win. What do I do now? Well, it hasn't got a wheel. I have a wheel. It's got to go back on there. Now I'm not going to worry about putting the brakes and stuff back together because obviously it needs brakes. I'll leave the shoes in place. I'll throw the wheel back on, get it standing back on its own feet again, and then I've got to try and find somewhere for all this stuff. It's amazing how quick it just becomes a bench. But you've got to admit, it's a big bench. So let me do that and we'll see how we go. No, we are. The wheels are back on its own feet. I didn't put the split pin in the front wheel bearing area because it's all got to come apart anyway. Back's cleaned off. I do have to, I don't know, do something with that thing. This needs a bit of water in it. I've got the generator back in so the pump turns. Apparently you got to have one of those so it doesn't get hot. And I'm curious to see whether or not it'll move and drive out of here under its own steam. So it's really hot in here. Got to get back to work tomorrow, so Now's as good a time as any. Alright, here we go. Batteries in, check. Fuel tank, check. Oh, I've got to put some water in the radiator. Thanks for reminding me. Everything else, check.
I think I lost that footage. The tipper does go up. I even worked out how to make it go down. Today I'm just going to try and concentrate on giving a bit of a clean up. So I'll sit you over here. That changes the ideas what we're doing to it, this truck, isn't it? Like, I don't know what colour it actually is. Let me go get a long sleeve shirt and I'll be back. Alright, seats out. I'm doing the whole truck in and out. Let's start on the outside first, hey? See what we can uncover. I'm having to use my phone now for some reason. My GoPro's not working. There's some interesting colours coming out. Hope we do this door a bit more. I have got some safety here too, guys. I'm not just standing under that 7-year-old technology, which is probably stuffed. I'm a bit silly, but I'm not stupid.
So there you have it, guys. That's a update on where we're at with the truck. As you've seen, we've got it running, had it out, gave it a wash, back in. What's next for the video? The next video will be hopefully working on the brakes, potentially. We do have to pluck that engine at some point in time and put the diesel in. Maybe we'll clean up the diesel and get it running. So stay tuned, hit like and subscribe. Appreciate your support. Keep it coming.